Hello. Would you like to know something very interesting right now? It's very interesting. Would you like to see it? It's about a little topic called football injuries. Wait. Football. Oh, Big Bosa! Big Bosa! I thought to myself, right? You know, what's the most common injury in football? Because I have pain in my knee, my right knee specifically, this one, and I just wanted to know, like, what's like common, you know? Ah! So here's what I did. Created a Google forum, made a little survey with a bunch of football players, and it turns out, right, football players don't like doing shit. So it was really difficult because I only had like 16 responses, and that was just asking people. So I had to ask teachers to ask football players, and then I asked two head coaches for JV and varsity to do the survey, and I only got like 39 out of that. So I was like, okay, well, if the people at my school don't want to do it, I'll see if other schools do it. So I reached out to other teachers and coaches from other schools if they can tell their football players to do the survey. And I didn't do that for that long, so I only got like 6 responses. I'm at the canal. I want to talk to people about football. Hey, you! You! Do you play football?
No, I don't.
What is wrong with you? Why? Why did you do it?
I don't know!
Okay, so here's like the questions I did, and like for the Google Forms, and here are the responses. So all this is already like organized for me, so I don't have to worry about that like too much. But the ones I will have to organize are these, where they have to type in their answer, which is tough because if I put it into CodeApp, well, it's just gonna kind of make a big old mess of just ones. So to do that, I went and I made a Google Sheet, right, to organize my data. So I made 2 types, injury and pain, right? Or else it'll kind of look weird if I did both at the same time. And so what I did was I number coded it. I bet you're freaking out. You're like, oh, what are the numbers, man? Well, here's what I did. I put numbers, right, for the shoulders, foot, and I did like this. I did this. I'm really good at drawing. And so I like number coded all the injuries. So like foot and ankle 12, knee 11. Don't worry about the S because that I didn't use yes, like 0. So yeah. So now that I got the numbers down, then I put the numbers in here for everything. So they say no, right? I'm gonna put 1 in this column right here. This guy said lower back, so I put 8, meaning 8 is like the lower back region. That makes. So now that I put all the data in CodeApp, here's what I found after messing around with it. This one, I'm gonna start off with the pain one and then do the injury version of it. As you can see on the left side over here where it says 0 to 2, that's not a bad thing. That's actually kind of good. That means that most of those guys have not received pain at all. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 that are like head injury. But that's just because that's how like the grouping is. I don't know why I did that, but I did. As you notice on this side over here though, 10 to 12, that is mostly legs, ankles, knees. So that's like the main pattern I noticed. Yeah, and it kind of makes sense. So for injury, it's kind of the same way. 10 to 12, varsity and JV were kind of mostly like, foot, ankle, knee, leg. Although on JV over here, the 4 to 6, that's shoulders, elbows, and hands. So I don't really know why that could be. I don't know. I guess just a lot of JV players like to hurt their hands a lot. I don't know. But they're also a little like, they can be a little more inexperienced than varsity players. So that's probably why they get hurt more. And also I think on varsity, they take weight room more seriously, which plays a big factor in your injuries.
Take a walk. So here's the thing, right? I figured out that, a lot of these injuries, you don't want injuries or pain, right? And my good old teacher was like, well, how about you talk to your coaches, right? Talk to your coaches about how to prevent these injuries, your knee injuries and your ankle injuries and pain and all that. Well, the problem with that is, you'll see.
Coach, I want to see these data sets on injuries and pain.
What the heck is this kind of crap? You're gonna bother me during my coffee time with this? Come on. I'm better than that. That's ridiculous. Mr. Hansen can't even figure this out. Come on, Daniel. Come on. Don't bring this to me during my time of coffee, okay? All right.
My bad, Coach.
Go.
Water gods! They gave me water! Yes, the glorious glory! You!
Think about injuries, right? And pain. It's such a hard sport for your body. There's just so much repetition in, bending your knees and just using your legs a lot. So you're gonna have more pain in your legs and your ankles because you're using it so much. Well, here's the problem though. You can't prevent that. You can't prevent that because you're doing it for so long, so harshly that you can't do anything to prevent it. Like, okay, yeah, there are knee pads, but knee pads only go so far. See, rookie mistake, honestly. Like, the hell was that? But like stuff like that happens all the time in the real world. So imagine doing that times 5 in a game of 3 hours of constantly doing that.
Well, yeah, but my leg hurts.
Oh. Yeah, but I bet if I was a goth mommy, you'd like that, huh? That's right. Look, I don't care about your weird fantasies, brother. Oh. Okay, but in all seriousness, though, so I thought it was kind of interesting how it was mostly knee injuries and ankle injuries because, well, you're always using your knees. Like, let's say linemen, most of them. Most of them who did the survey were probably, I don't know, I said it weird, probably linemen. And linemen, you're always using your knees constantly.
Knee hurt! I hurt!
And another thing too is ankles. Well, literally everyone else but linemen would probably juke. or be juked if you're on defense. That would probably just destroy your ankles. But also just running routes, because you're going to be stopping really abruptly after like running really fast. So yeah.
Okay, dude, calm down. You want me to skip a rock?
Yes.
All right,
Show me.
Okay.
You didn't skip it! Ah! Give me your son!
Daniel, this is the point of no return.
One thing I could have probably done better was send it out to all of those other high schools in the first place. And also, a lot of the statistics, the majority of JV was doing it because on JV there's two types. There's Frost-Soft JV and then JV, mostly sophomores. And so that all is in one as JV, while varsity is just only juniors and seniors, usually. So there's gonna be less varsity in general because there's gonna be more people on JV. So varsity would have like, I'll say around 60. Well, JV will have around like 80, you know? So.
Mr. Mean Man, bring me the dairy. I want the nectar. Give me it. Give me.
Yo, hey Daniel, what are you thinking about right now?
Dude, imagine being a junior and having a biology class.
I mean, yeah, I think you'll get an A.
Think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love you, Spivey.
Come join the fun, this ain't no time to be staying home. Oh, there's too much going on. Whoa, tonight is gonna be a night like you've never known. We're gonna have a good time the whole night long. Oh, to the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning light. Forget about the words on your mind, you can leave them all behind. To the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. To be the rhythm of the